spiritually. So I did want to share with you guys something new that I have in store in my Etsy shop. I do have manifestation oils that I will be selling for you guys. I want to share my formula so that we can all eat, we can all have what it is that we're desire in this world. This is my love attraction oil. This is for more self-love or gauge towards pure and genuine platonic and romantic relationship. So all you do is take 2 to 3 drops, rub it, and put it either behind your ears, on your forehead, behind your neck, on your chest. Do it before you go to bed. That way you can feed your body while you're asleep, or this could be before you go out. I also have a spiritual upgrade or powers upgrade. This is my DNA activation and codon oil. This oil is going to help you activate your powers and your gifts. Now, if you're still in the process of where you have to go through the awakening phases, then this will only assist. This isn't going to do anything out of the ordinary. We also have money and attraction oil to bring more abundance, more prosperity into your life. The link to purchase this will be in the description box, as well as any information in regards to personal readings. Now, when it comes to the money and attraction oil, I'm no miracle worker. So if you have bad karma, if you're a liar, you're a cheat, you're deceptive, trust me, you shouldn't even bother buying this because it's not going to work for you. But if you know that you're somebody who stays in your lane and all you're trying to do is just attract more abundance in your life, it's been hard or difficult, we also have a hex removal protection oil. You can use this even in your home. I sometimes will put this in my door handles, right where my doorstep is. And yeah, negative energies do not like this stuff. So if you'd like to purchase, once again, the link is in the description box below. So when it comes to Cancer placements, what do you guys need to know? This is going to be for end of July. What do you guys need to know around this time? We have 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Magician. Wow, so there's really no one here. And I even pulled an extra card. But the 10, oh, I said 10. So no, this is actually the World and the Ace of Cups. So within the end of July, it's going to be all about you being focused on yourself, closing out cycles that no longer serve you. Some of you may have been dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, maybe even Aries. Doesn't have to be those signs. Those are just what is prominent here. And with the 7 of Pentacles, whatever you've been investing in within the last 7 weeks, it's going to come into fruition. So if within the last 7 weeks you've been causing chaos, trauma, being dramatic, then you know what you have coming for you. Now, if you've been investing in hobbies and dreams and aspirations, this is going to come to some checkpoint phase within the next 7 days to 7 weeks. It really just depends, because some of you have been in this stuck energy where you don't really know which way to go. This is either because of having too many options, or just you're getting out of this transitional phase of your life and you're about to step foot into the new chapter of your life, and you may be reluctant to take any new opportunities. Why? Because you guys have been betrayed and dogged out in the worst ways. You're reluctant to take even any new opportunities because you're wary. You don't know if it comes with ulterior motives. You don't know if these people that are trying to offer you things, if they can even be trusted. And yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. I just want you to know that out of these options that you have available to you, there's one specific cup that the universe is trying to hand to you because they know that you deserve this. Why? Because you are the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. A lot. This is like continuous trauma, continuous detriment. As soon as you get over one thing, then you start having problems with your car. If it's not your car, it's your money. If it's not your money, it's your heart. If it's not your heart, it's your children. If it's not kids, it's just things being piled on one after the other, and you've just been persevering, trying to balance things out. Some of you have been left in the energy of desertion, where like you just had things happen out of nowhere where you didn't even have time to prepare, and you were kind of forced into this fight or flight energy. You're just about to come out of that. And with Strength, you're somebody who's gained a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of resilience. And this is force. This wasn't like, oh, you had an option to be strong. No, you had no choice. It was either be strong or be crushed by your opponent, be crushed by the people that you were connected to. These are people that did not care for you. They didn't care about what you wanted, what made you happy. They didn't care about like your needs, your wants, and this is all about you manifesting the life that you want. So whatever you went through, whatever it was that was brutal, that caused you so much heartbreak and pain, whatever the scar is that you're still healing, because I can still feel the wound. It's not quite fresh, but it's not exactly healed either. And I kind of feel like I want to cry, even though I was completely fine. So you're still in that healing process. Just be easy on yourself. Be patient. If you need to cry, let yourself cry. Let yourself grieve. Forgive yourself for the things that you didn't know in the past. For allowing yourself to just be betrayed, and to even, some of you kept giving chances over and over and over to people that kept showing you who they were. They showed you that they didn't care about you, that they were manipulative. And because you were so loving, because you have such a big heart, maybe you thought like if you kept loving them harder, or if you gave them more of yourself, it would help them conform into just being kinder to you. It's like you guys were just asking for the bare minimum. That's what is so sad here, is like whatever you went through in the past, like you weren't asking for more than just being treated with decency and respect and kindness and transparency. Just asking for the bare minimum, and that was like way too much for whoever you were connected to, that were most likely used to a fast lifestyle. You were connected to either one person or a specific group of people that were taught and programmed to be snakes. It's like they were taught to lie or to just get as much as they could out of people. And whoever you encountered, they met you, someone who had pure intentions, and they didn't know how to treat you. One, because they didn't have those skills. Like they were not given those specific tool sets of what to do when they encountered someone that was like an earth angel, or it was someone that was pure like you were. So everything that you went through, it was to kind of teach you more of an emotional depth, to give you more compassion, to teach you how to be more calm, caring, sympathetic, to be wise, to be balanced, to be tolerant. Some of you may have even been in positions where you kind of felt entitled in some way. This isn't going to be for everyone, but I just feel like this taught you how to be easygoing. Some of you are somewhat of a spiritual counselor. You're very devoted to the people that you're connected to. And when people think of someone who's loyal, you're the first person that comes to mind. So despite however many people treated you like you didn't matter, they always knew like when there was someone to count on, or when they really truly needed someone, the cancer placement was always there. But when it comes to you, who can you think of that's there for you in that same way? And that's kind of what's the sad part. It's like you serve as this stepping stone and this center groundedness to other people, and you don't have that same energy. But that's okay, because I feel like now you know who to give your love to. Even though you are openly loving, now you've been taught boundaries, now you've been taught how to use discernment. And with the Six of Pentacles, even though you are somebody who's a giver, it's a matter of realizing like who's actually worth giving to, because there are some people that you give to and they don't care at all. They'll just take your energy and go feed it to someone else, or go try to build with someone else using your energy. The audacity. This is like people that will have sex with you purposely with the intention of siphoning all of your root chakra energy, all of your manifestation energy. So if there's certain people that you're around, after you hang with them or after you have sex with them, you're just like discombobulated for days, weeks, hours. It's because these people are siphoning you of your light, of your good energy. So just be aware of the company that you keep, because takers don't have limits. So as a giver, you need to know what your limits are. Learning boundaries. Also incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your diet. It's like your body's screaming for something that's alive, or something that, is organic in some way. With the Nine of Swords, a lot of you have cried lots of tears. This is like crying alone, or just you being in pain and other people not noticing it, or you covering it well, to where some of you have even dealt with like depression on your own, or having to just heal yourself in some way. Those of you that like to read books, books are somewhat like your escape. And those of you that are not familiar with reading books, like tangible pages that you can turn back and forth, that's what's being asked of you, especially if you're looking for some form of answers or spiritual growth, or even self-help. Books is what's going to be the key to you being able to heal those parts of yourself that still need work. So with the Nine of Swords, try not to stress so much. You already put yourself through enough stress. At the end of the night, let yourself have peace for once. And those of you that did have some form of injustice, trust that this injustice will be made equal once again. So if you had someone steal from you, whether it's stealing your energy or your time, they're going to have to come back and do the walk of shame one way or another. And I guarantee you this. And this is true because my ancestors have been telling me the same thing, and I thought they were bluffing. But no, the same people that I thought would never do the walk of shame have been doing the walk of shame right back to me, explaining exactly what they did wrong to me in detail. So this is going to be you as well. Those people that have done you wrong and they thought they were going to ghost and skip to their next life or their next victim. Haha, exactly. Skip. These people thought if it was a specific person that you dealt with, it's like they were just very reckless in how they dealt with people in general. When this person didn't get what they want, they would go and flee off to other love interests, other situations that just didn't serve you. And this was something that you were putting a lot of time, work, and effort and energy into. This is you putting work literally at work or at home, just manifesting and trying to bring more prosperity into the people that you're connected to. And in the background, all the work that you're doing is being undone by someone who's reckless and does not think about consequences or actions. This may have even been someone that had a pregnancy involved behind your back, whether you know it or not. But with the Empress, this is all meant to push you towards a new beginning, because whatever path you were on in the past, all it was meant to do was to trigger you into healing and into elevation. That's it. Now that part of the cycle is complete. Now you get to decide, where does the next path lead you? Is it going to lead you to more heartbreak and sorrow and misery? Is it going to lead you to more pain and detriment? Is it going to lead you to more of this wounded warrior energy? Because trust me, things can get worse, way worse than they already are. So for those of you that want new opportunities, you want new blessings, this is a chance for you to decide what you want. We have Temperance. Yeah, a lot of balance is coming. Restoration, relief, rest. Those of you that have been like going through ongoing battles, ongoing mental battles that are unseen, just know there is a period of rest that's coming. But you do also need to drink enough water. Do your part to balance things out in your life. And the Five of Swords is all about defeat. Sometimes walking away is your way of winning. Someone not having access to you, someone who's loving, caring, nurturing, who would do anything for you, that sometimes is the karma, is you no longer having access to these people that just take advantage of you, or the specific person that just takes advantage of you, that thinks that you're just going to be there for their whole entire life and they can go do whatever they want, and then as soon as they're done, they can come back and settle down with you. No, that is not how it's going to work. Sometimes walking away is the best thing to do for yourself. Learning to give up, that was a very hard lesson for me to learn. Learning that like sometimes there's certain things that you just can't fix. Very hard concept for me to grasp. So this may be what this is talking about here as well with the Five of Swords. Just knowing when to take an L, when to, cut your losses. Because with death, if there's someone around you that's just refusing to transform and change, and you know that they're bringing you down, you have to make a decision. Am I going to go down with this person, or am I going to pull myself out of this mess and continue on my path? And sometimes you have to leave behind family members, friends, associates, people that you've known for years, for decades. But guess what? These missed opportunities is going to bring abundance, because if you let yourself remain in a place where you're unhappy, you know exactly what you're getting. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Now, if you keep giving yourself to someone that has consistently betrayed you, all they do is cheat on you, lie to you, deceive you, why are you going to go back in there expecting something different? And if you do go back in there expecting something different, and you go and you're put through the same amount of stress and anxiety and sorrow, then that becomes your problem now. Because with the Fool, it's like you keep taking reckless decisions towards people or situations that they show you they're not for you. They show you they don't care about you. They may not outright tell you with words, but with their actions, they completely disregard you and how you feel, what's important to you, maybe even disregard your kids. It's important to love yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration. That's what's going to change this whole game. I think, you know what? I've actually solved the problem that's on Earth. The problem on Earth is that women have lowered their standards to the point where it's like bottom barrel. Because if we really wanted to take our power back from men, we would raise the standards, not give it up easy, not just let them do whatever they want. And at that point, they would have no choice but to comply or conform. And essentially, same thing goes with masculine energies that are dealing with toxic females. Like you have to make the decision to change your life, because these people, they're comfortable in their toxicity. They don't want to change. For what? They're getting not only are they getting the benefits of you consistently withdrawing energy from yourself to feed other for you, but whoever you're connected to, like, you're not their only supply. You're just like one of their toolboxes. So it's really just up to you to put yourself first. With, yeah, cassette, we have outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So you've been conditioned to think a certain way about men or women, or society has conditioned you to accept certain behaviors that are not okay. So if you want to put yourself above what is expected of you, you have to kind of look yourself in the mirror, the golden mirror. And whoever you're connected to, it may be like a one-sided relationship. Maybe they were narcissists. They just liked how you made them feel. They just liked the energy that they were getting off of you. They didn't actually like you as a person. They liked the benefits. They like what came of you. They like the protection that came with being with a person like you, a person with such pure intentions. But did they actually like you as a person? I don't really feel that, because this was someone that may have even love bombed you in the beginning. They made you believe or feel a certain way, knowing that it was going to catch you. And as soon as you were caught, that's when they went back to their old tactics, back to who they truly are as a person. And with twin flame, this may have been someone that may have even been your twin flame. Or maybe this is what you thought. You thought this was someone that you were supposed to be with, or you thought this was a soulmate. Those of you that were connected to people platonically, you thought this was like your soul family. You thought that these were the people that were going to support you through the end, but you're realizing that they were just here to teach you balance. They could have highlighted the shadow aspects of yourself. That's what their strengths were. What your shadows are, that's what the people that you were connected to, that was their strengths. So that energy could only come together for so long before it started to mix like oil and water. We also have paradise, which is all about happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. So your subconscious mind can sense that things are changing, but your physical body can't really see those signs themselves. So things are changing in your life. It may feel stagnant. It may feel like things are boring right now. But before you know it, you're going to wake up into a whole completely different paradigm, a whole different reality where you're playful, you're happy, you're joyful. You know, you don't have a lot of baggage. You don't have a lot of things on your shoulders. When was the last time you felt like that? Where you felt really free, where you didn't feel, or you weren't thinking about all your traumas and all the things that you've gone through? How long has it been? How many days has it been since you just had peace of mind, if ever? We also have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is what's being asked of you, and it's very difficult to leave people behind that you've known for ages to try to have a new life that's not guaranteed. And what you have to do is like move by faith and not sight, and that's essentially what's being asked of you. Because either you've been stabbed in the back or you're going to get stabbed in the back. And if you have been stabbed in the back, this is going to be a reoccurring theme until you've had enough and you can let go. So how much can you really tolerate? Because with heartbreak, pain, separation, and deception, and shocking attack, whatever you've been going through, whatever you did go through, it was not fair to you, especially with someone who is as loyal as you. You deserve people that are going to ride for you, that would stab people in the jugular if they're willing to break your heart. Now, if you don't have anyone in your circle that's going to ride for you like that, you need to have a different circle, because it's not fair. You can't be mama bear, papa bear, whatever you are. No, it's time for you to be taken care of. Who takes care of you? Healing heart. Literally, this is a woman, and she's trying to sew up her broken heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. You guys have gone through a lot, and I don't think anyone really gives you credit, but I can see it. I can see all the things that you've had to endure on your own. I can see you feeling pushed out, abandoned, left out in the cold, having to deal with financial issues without really knowing where you're going to eat, sleep. Some of you, this is having to do this with kids and people like letting you be in this energy willingly when they can help you. Like, that pisses me the F off. We also have karmic relationships. So whoever you were connected to, family, friend, platonic, whatever, romantic, they were karmic. They were here to trigger you into feeling turmoil. If it's not internal turmoil, it's external turmoil, where these people cause nothing but chaos and like hell on earth for you. And this was supposed to cause you to go through a spiritual awakening Or because, you know, pressure makes diamonds. You can't really grow in an environment that's comfortable. Sometimes you have to be in positions where things are not so nice, where you have to defend yourself, if not spiritually, then physically. And these were people that may have even still triggered resentment within you, but it's all lessons. It's all about letting go and loving you at the end of the day. Now, however long that takes you depends on where you are in your healing journey. I'm not here to say, oh, you need to forgive your person, blah, blah, blah. I hate when people tell me that. Like, I will forgive them when I want to. So, this is just about you letting yourself go through the emotions. If you're sad, let yourself be sad. If you're angry, let yourself be angry. If you want to rage, that's okay too. All of your emotions are valid. It's just about maybe finding healthy ways to deal with those emotions, and also looking at the source of where it's coming from. Whoever you were connected to in the past, yes, they did do all those things to you, but they may have triggered wounds that already existed that needed to be healed, because that's what karmic connections do. I also feel like in the future, you will be attracting someone who likes you, or someone who's going to be fond of you. They'll want to treat you with decency, respect. This person could even want to spoil you. It doesn't have to be like a lover. It could be a friend who ends up being that shoulder that you need to lie on or rely on. But you're definitely attracting new genuine relationships and leaving behind addictive connections, codependent connections that were built with like obsessiveness and possessiveness and controlling, all those low vibes, and it did nothing but really block and constrain and restrain you. So you guys are moving on to a new phase of your life. A quick spread for what you have coming up that you can look forward to, because this is just mostly end of July. Page of Wands. Okay, so this past person or people, you can expect them to up the ante. I don't know why, but it could even be 3 years where you haven't been speaking to these past people. They've been watching you, social media. They're watching you level up. They're seeing that whatever they did to you, it had little to no effect. That's what it looks like on the outside, even though when it comes to you, you know how this situation devastated you. In the future, you're having new potential love interests, possibly 2 to 3 people. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is a sign that you do have to kind of put more focus on your connection within the next 3 weeks, because I do see some form of outside interferences. It doesn't have to be people. It could be schedules, children even. But with the Six of Cups, whatever memories you're having of the past, it's just for you to let go of these burdens and to release once and for all these manipulated people that were just truly reckless. Like, they didn't really serve you at the end of the day. They just served you in knowing who you are, honoring that nurturing, caring, feminine, loving, healer, listener, good mom, good dad side of you. And yeah, that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.